fear, because I feel sometimes that the way we do the work reinforces stereotypes and inequalities rather than addresses them. So conversations, for instance, about how many shoes women buy, especially in a rural context, is kind of confusing to me. But challenging the notions that that's not necessarily, that women love to have tons of shoes, and or even challenging those notions with women as well. So for me, I think, and I suppose that's why I like feminist perspectives of ways of working with men, because it comes from the position of acknowledging that we need to challenge those power dynamics and those stereotypes immediately. So I suppose, I don't think I'm articulating this very well, but my response immediately to those conversations is to feel afraid that what we're doing is rather than challenging things, reinforcing the idea that good men are good providers, rather than saying men don't necessarily need to provide for their families monetarily, but there are other ways that you can contribute to your family, and valuing everybody's contribution in an equal way, and addressing spaces where men feel disempowered, but also addressing the spaces where they are perhaps abusing the power that they have, and acknowledging that there is that power. On another note, I had the privilege of following a person's transition from being a female person to being a male person, and that transition was an enormous learning curve for me, because I also had to acknowledge my own power that I hold on to as a woman, and I guess I get a lot of people are challenged by that. A lot of women are challenged by that, by saying that we have to acknowledge that there are spaces that we protect and don't allow men into. And there are spaces perhaps that we need to open and challenge our own notions of holding on to power, or withholding access to spaces that we could open up as well.